Officially, the military is segregated, but those rules were sometimes broken to win the war. By the end, thousands of black and white servicemen have shared not only combat, but also day-to-day routines, many of them for the first time.
Let me tell you, we did everything together. You go up swimming together. We went to the best and we ate together. We're playing cards together. I'm just trying to say how we got along. A white brother wasn't no different than a black brother. It was the greatest surprise I ever had in my life. It was.
But these small victories abroad don't guarantee victory at home.
My best friend while I was in the Pacific was white. We went through hell together and came back together until we passed under the Golden Gate Bridge and my buddy disappeared. I never saw him again. Disillusioned, hurt? Not really. We were home again. Back to reality.
America has succeeded in making first-class soldiers out of its second-class citizens. But no one knows yet is that for these soldiers, there's no going back.
Talking about politics coming from a view of the streets, you know what I'm saying, dog? We're not coming from professional view. We're not lawyers, none of that shit that's on TV, you know what I'm saying? We come straight from the hood, we the hood view, you know? Representation of black people, period, on the bench, because we don't know who Clarence Thomas is representing. He's sitting on a Supreme Court, sitting on a bench, smelling like cocoa butter.
Yep. 2, 3, 4, 5.
We are
live.
all the way live.
Welcome to Hoodview Politics. I'm Rabbit Jones.
I am Tony, the #1 soul brother.
And this is a deep, detailed dive
Deep.
into politics, the Hoodview.
Deep.
You know what I'm saying? Now, HVP. You know?
Hoodview Politics.
Now, we mostly come from you from a black angle. You know what I'm saying? Now, but all cultures are welcome in this debate. You know? You know?
Because we all in this together.
Now,
if it's up to us, we got to get together and make it better.
now they got cold as a motherfucker, boy, this last week right here. It's freezing like shit out that joint.
Hell yeah.
God.
Shit, it was nice today, though.
Damn.
I was cool with that.
I don't know what's worse, cold or heat. I think the cold, I don't know, bro.
I don't know. Heat make me sleep.
Plus, you be sweating and shit. I don't know, cold have your ass shivering.
Like a motherfucker.
So I don't know. I don't know. I'd rather be hot. Just you be miserable though when you're hot.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Motherfuckers get hot, then they want to fight and shit.
Yeah, you miserable as shit. Then when you drunk or something, the heat don't mix with it. You alright when it's cold.
Hell no, you gotta be a damn fool be out here drinking in the heat anyway.
Hell yeah.
You trying to die.
They're gonna have to take you with them when they come talk to you. You got to go with that, sir.
And don't forget, y'all that's out there tuned in. Tell your friends, tell your relatives, tell everybody. Tell your next door neighbor. Tune in each and every Tuesday night. And while y'all at it, go to our YouTube channel, hit that subscribe button. Go to our Facebook page, hit the like, and join the group.
You know? Deep detail in the politics for
right
sure.
On.
You know?
Right on.
Bruh, there's a congressman that just got elected and shit, right? And the nigga lied about this whole motherfucker thing.
I meant to bring him up last week.
How the fuck he get away with that though, bruh?
Old lying ass. talking about his grandparents was in the Holocaust.
Yeah.
And he was Jewish.
Like niggas, you Jewish or you
he
Jew?
he just fuzzed his whole record.
Yeah, he fucked his whole self up with that one.
Mm-hmm. This said he gonna go ahead and serve because he don't think it's no big deal. Look, you're a lying motherfucker.
I don't try to figure out if a nigga get in off of false pretenses, you should be able to get him the fuck out.
That's not a big deal.
The person I voted for is not you. You know what I'm saying?
And right. And if you lie about the things you lie about, you already showed that you got a corrupt character. You got a corrupt spirit in you. And what else would you lie about? You lie about anything. So trusting that politician is out the window. But he a Republican, so they'll live with it.
I don't know about this one here.
Because truth don't mean nothing to him. Them.
This one close.
Yeah, but you don't hear none of them coming out condemning him. They trying to sweep the shit under the rug.
They ain't trying to lose that seat. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
They be concerned about shit like that first. Like he could be a rapist. They ain't gonna say nothing.
No, okay.
If it means it's gonna lose a seat, they definitely ain't gonna say
Man, look how many rapists or alleged rapists. That's what alleged rapists and sex things they done put on the court in Congress, and they don't have no problem with it as long as they cater to their agenda and can get them what they want. I don't give a shit.
Not even a little bit.
That's bad. Because you got to. It's somewhere you got to draw the line. It should be a line that you will not step.
Said the nigga lied about the school, lied about
everything.
The nigga never went to college at all.
Lied about everything.
He just like us out that bitch.
He just a lying, untruthful individual.
Not only didn't go to an Ivy League school and graduated, he never went to no college, bruh.
None.
Zero.
He just
like it ain't like they can look you up and be like, oh nah, that's you went to a small college, you lied. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Nigga went to no college, bruh.
Right.
Hey, he pulled it off though, bruh.
And see, all of this could have been came up because who vetted him? He should have been vetted before he even ran for anything.
There's a lot of people that fall for that.
But you know what? You know what it was? Off the break, they swept it under the rug. They was like, okay, you a lying ass motherfucker, but that don't matter. We need your vote. We need to get you in there.
Bruh.
We don't care what you lied about.
Now, the nigga lied about his school, his family, said they was Jewish or Jews.
Yeah.
See, there's a difference here. You can be Jewish and not actually a Jew. You know that, right?
Explain.
So, you can be Jewish. You pick up their faith, right? That don't make you an actual Jew. Just see what I'm saying? If you're born, you're a Jew. Oh, how does this?
You can be of Jewish descent, but you cannot be a practicing Jew.
That can happen too. You could be a Jew, but not Jewish. You could be Jewish, but not a Jew. You know what I'm saying? Like anybody can go to a Jewish and be Jewish. I mean, go to start taking up their faith, right? You don't have to be a Jew to do that, do you? I don't think you have to be a Jew.
To be a Jew, you gotta be Jewish, because Jew ain't nothing but short for Jewish. That's all Jew is. Jew is short for Jewish. Except when you get to the slang term, cheap motherfucker, Jew motherfucker, that or whatever. But
hold on, I'm gonna look this up. I think it's a different now.
No, Jew,
like,
Jew is
are you Jew? They born Jew, right? You born a Jew?
No, because
no.
Well, first of all, let's get it straight. People always come at Jewish people or think that Jewish people is a race. No, it's not a race. It's a religion.
Exactly.
Judaism is a religion. So if you are a person of the Jewish faith, you are a Jew. That's Jewish, which is just short for Jewish. That's all. See, this is what I had on this. This is what I had on this dude.
Nigga lied about Jews though. He lied about it.
George Santos, that's him, said his grandparents fled the Holocaust.
Damn.
But they went up and pulled genealogy records. Genealogy records. Say lies. So they went on they went and looked up his ancestry.com history. That's what they did.
Like, nigga, stop lying to us.
Stop lying.
What's wrong with you? You look like a fucking fool.
It's breaking news.
Survived the Holocaust.
Yeah. Then he said he graduated, but my thing is, he said he graduated from Ivy League joint, but he went to no college.
Come on.
Zero college.
Come on. If you went to
Santos,
Harvard, Yale, one of them Ivy League colleges, people don't know.
then he don't even look. He look Hispanic.
And he speaks at an annual leadership meeting of the Republican Jewish Coalition. He's a bitch.
I don't even think you can get anything crazier than this.
Santos has publicly claimed during media appearances on his campaign trail that he is half Jewish and a Latino Jew.
So he,
What?
what?
You know,
Now he a Latino Jew?
he said he was a Latino Jew. Now, I mean,
See, that's what we
this
just
is
saying.
me.
We just saying.
I have never seen or heard of or known of a Latino person of the Jewish faith.
Is Israel?
I may be ignorant.
If you're born in Israel, you're a Jew, right? I wish we knew the answer to this.
you're born in Israel,
That makes you a Jew.
I mean, you have people. No,
But you're not Jewish until
because
you
you
get
got,
the faith,
you know,
right?
because you got Christians. You have Christians in Israel.
Hmm?
Yes, it's Christians in Israel.
But you're a Jew. You're born there, right?
That's if you think that the Jewish people look at Jewish as being a race.
Hebrews
I
and Israelites. I don't know if that makes you a Jew.
Because at any time you had people who probably was born into the Jewish faith and their family was Jewish, who have became Christians. Some that probably became Muslims and other things.
Judaism is an ethnic religion of Jewish people. See what I mean?
And the majority, a lot of
So
Latinos
you
are
literally Jewish before, just like if you born in one of those in Iraq or something, right? You're a Muslim before anything. They tell you that's it.
Yeah, because that's what you are
Yeah,
before you. That's what you are before you are able to make up your own mind.
All right, so if you're born
Because
in
if you're
Israel,
born into
you
it,
should be a Jew, right?
yeah. Because if I have children, and if they take off in my faith, they're gonna be raised in the Christian faith.
Mhm.
But as they get older, then they got a right to make up their mind and change their mind if they want to go in another direction. And you can be born and your family is Jewish. You might go through the bar mitzvah and everything, but later on you might change your mind and say, I want to do something else. I believe something else. So
It says here that Jewish is ethnicity. So that means you're born in Israel, that makes you a Jew. So
I never heard that.
that's what laws. Like, what if you don't take up the faith?
Because I have never seen the thing, no joke where you had to check a race box that say Jew.
That's true.
Nowhere, no time, no ever. When people talk about being Jewish, it is in context of their religion. Now, if something changed, I missed it. I didn't get the memo.
See, like Kanye, when he was talking about Jews in the industry, right?
Mm-hmm.
He talking about people that just doing a religion. They weren't actually born in Israel. People that's in America that take up the Jewish faith. Their family was Jews.
Sammy Davis Jr. was Jewish. He was a Jew, but he wasn't born in Israel.
Now you see what I'm saying?
I don't think Frank Sinatra was a Jew. Wasn't born in Israel.
That's what I'm saying. Everybody that Kanye talking about are people that are born here, but use the Jewish faith
because they practice the.
They just practice
Judaism.
the faith, right? The Judaism.
Their religion is Judaism.
But they're not actual Jews. You feel me? They're not born in Israel. You get what I'm talking about?
What?
Like you born here, you're American. You see what I'm saying? If you're born in any country, you're something.
I thought, when you born in Israel, I thought you was classified. I thought Hebrew and something else.
Yeah. Jewish people it's an intentionalist group and a nation. See, again, it's a nation.
Yeah,
Meaning if you're born in this nation, that makes you a Jew. Just like you born here, you automatically American.
But if you're born in Israel, you're an Israelite. You're Israeli. So how is you?
But so you could be Israeli and not be Jewish?
Yes, because you have Israeli Christians. You probably had Israeli Buddhists. You probably had Israeli Muslims and so on and so forth.
Yeah. You got the same thing, American Muslims and Jews here.
Like I said, I always thought of it in the context of when you talk about somebody is a Jew, if somebody is Jewish as in practicing the Jewish faith. And a lot of people get it mixed up or get the context mixed up as Jewish being a race of people. No, the race of people that come from Israel are Israeli, or they call them Israelites, or Israeli, and the religion of that country, the dominant religion or the religion of that country is Judaism. So if you practicing Judaism, then you are Jewish, Jew, which is short for Jewish.
Yeah,
that's what I always thought. Now, get me right when I'm wrong.
Mm-hmm. I don't know. Something about that, I don't know. I'm mixed up on where you're born at, though. When we know it's a religion, so everybody can't just automatically be Jews. I don't know.
Right. I mean, you can be born into the faith, and you could, like when you were a child, your parents take you to church, and you were brought up in that, like me. And on one side of my family, yeah, everybody's a Catholic.
But you're American first, right? You're born American.
Right.
And then all that stuff, other stuff comes.
Right.
So if you're born in Israel, you said you're
Israeli.
But you're not Jewish? You're not Jew?
I thought it depends on what your faith was and what your religion was that made you Jewish or not. Because I never heard of nobody saying you got Jewish American. Well, they say Jewish Americans. I don't know. I guess it's kind of complicated. But I thought to break it down, a Jew was someone of the Jewish faith.
All right, I know that, but it's not clear. Are you a Jew if you're born in Israel? Does that make you a Jew? Because you're automatically a Muslim. You're born in Iran. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, until you're old enough to make up your mind.
And then they gonna put your ass out of here.
And really face the consequences in that country of switching.
Yeah.
So I guess it should be the same thing in
Israel. So
in Israel.
If you're born in Israel, you're not automatically.
It's like here, if you're born into a family of Catholics, you Catholics until you make up into that point, you say I'm not Catholic no more.
That's tough. I gotta find that out right there. What makes you a Jew? Is it you born there or just you going to the faith? Because up until now, most Jews to me are just the person that like running record companies or something. He's Jewish. I don't know if he do his faith or nothing.
Jewish faith.
You see what I'm saying? At the end, we don't even know if he do faith or not. We just know he I don't know. It's tough. I'm gonna check that out. I just thought about it got to be a difference here. Being born in Israel, does that automatically make you Jew? Like if you're born in Israel, then come here. What are you now? Are you what? Israeli American? Does that make you Jewish? Jewish American? It's tough. That's crazy. Speaking of Kanye West, he gonna be in one of our top 10 stories of 2022. You know what I'm saying, dog? As we do our countdown awards and everything. So our Hoodview Honors Awards, we're gonna list those for you today and run them off our next podcast so you can know the winners and shit,
Okay.
you know?
This is off of Wikipedia. Who is a Jew? Who is a Jew is a basic question about Jewish identity and considerations of Jewish self-identification. The question pertains to ideas about Jewish personhood, which have cultural, ethnic, religious, political, genealogical, and personal dimensions. Orthodox Judaism and conservative Judaism follow Jewish law, deeming people to be Jewish if their mothers are Jewish or if they underwent a conversion. Reform Judaism and Reconstructionist Judaism accept both matrilineal and matrilineal descents, that's the mother and the father, as well as conversion. Correct? Judaism predominantly follows patrilineal, whatever, descent as well as conversion. So according to this, according to Wikipedia, if your mama's a Jew, will in conservative Judaism, if your mama's a Jew, you're a Jew.
What made mama a Jew?
She was either
born in Israel?
Either her mama was a Jew or she was converted to Judaism. That's what it says. It says your mother is conservative. It's deeming people to be Jewish if their mothers are Jewish or if they underwent a halakha conversion. Reform Judaism and restructionist Judaism accept both the father and the mother's descent as well as conversion. Then Karaite Judaism predominantly follows the father's descent. So I guess it goes back. They trace it through your family history.
See,
as who was but it's still it still talks about either one of your parents or both of your parents were Jews and then or you was converted. Now you can't be converted to no race.
that don't even.
See, that's where I'm coming from. You can't just up and say one day I feel like being Chinese.
Exactly.
You know? So I mean that's why I take it as it's the faith.
Exactly.
And that's
so
and that's what my Bible tells me.
that's what I was thinking all the time. It's just I don't know. It's kind of tricky and shit. We had a couple of incidents in schools, man. I don't even know if you've seen some of these joints. Well, one joint was on the train. I don't know if you heard about these ladies. They sued Amtrak joint. Got $11 million and shit. Where they thought they were saying they were getting treated like they were being discriminated against and shit. And they got awarded $11 million. Now, there was another video of a girl in the HBU getting put out of class because she wouldn't apologize to the white teacher.
Y'all seen that one?
That's crazy.
I seen that one.
Then we got a motherfucking pool in South Africa that wouldn't allow black people in the joint. They basically doing the 60s and 70s Jim Crow over that joint.
Yeah,
And a video showed them trying to fucking beat up the little black boys that's in the pool and pull them the fuck out.
South Africa, that's where apartheid was, where the white minority rules.
That's crazy.
How the hell? If we got more than y'all, we whooping y'all ass. Plain and simple.
That's just crazy.
They know minority rules nothing.
Yeah, but they got more than from Amtrak, $11 million.
$11 million.
God damn.
No, they happy.
$11 million ain't shit to sneeze at, bro.
Hell no. Sneeze, cough, clear your throat. None of that.
That's good that they won that case, though. Yeah. But the girl that was in the HBCU joint, that joint go tricky. Why would she have to leave, get locked up, arrested for not apologizing? Like, come the fuck on. All you can hear is the teacher saying, just apologize. All you gotta do is apologize. Like, what? What do you mean? If you did, I'm supposed to be going to jail for something I don't. You know what I'm saying? Just me saying, I'm sorry. And then you tell them, all right, let them go. Like, what? That shit don't even sound right. But she was arrested, and you know what I'm saying? And then they sent her to the, they locked her up, actually.
What I'm white professor at an HBCU.
That's a problem already.
What the heck? Hey, I guess they got the right, you know, they got the right. That's where they want to teach. Hey, as long as you teach it right.
It's hard for me to understand that. But in a way, okay, you're right. If the teacher is actually teaching the actual history, right?
Yeah.
It wouldn't matter if she's black or white, right?
Yeah.
Well, if she's holding back some of the history to, without letting them know, then it matters.
Then
if
we
she's
got
black or
issues.
white. Yeah.
Then we got issues with that. Consequences, repercussions.
You know? Let me see if I can find a video with Shorty. Let me see. Again, I don't know what the situation was. I know she's arguing with the teacher. Teacher called the security. They chained up, and then police came and locked her up.
I want to get because I would like to know the circumstances behind what happened.
You're hurting me really bad, bro. Please get off of me. And she's still standing there letting this happen. Like, exactly. I hate you. It already escalated. She's about to come out and hit him. I swear to God, I hate you. I swear to God, I hate you. I swear to God, I hate you, bro. You're the worst teacher ever. You can get me taken out of here because I want to apologize. Because I want to apologize. You started yelling at me. You trying to embarrass me about my paper. You're a terrible teacher. Is somebody recording this? Oh, everybody is. I hope you're recording everybody because that's ridiculous.
Got about 8 phones up. Come on, anybody recording this?
She came here and say she loves black people and stuff, but you let this happen to her? Come on now. No, you yelled at her first. You yelled at her first, but you don't want to apologize. It doesn't make any sense. You hear anybody else? I have my grades, my GPA. I graduated by 8 points. I'm not no dumb. I'm not stupid, Dr. V.
Winston-Salem State University has some explaining to do.
Right, but then the teachers are like,
Come on now.
I don't know about that. It's just tough.
Yeah, I need to know the full story, the full circumstance.
Come on, really apologize.
Because
I'm confused.
Because from what I was hearing on there, they was like, you know, the teacher was yelling at her first.
Yeah.
And why was this? You know, why was she trying to assert her authority or whatever? So that we got to dig a little deeper in that situation. I don't have the full details yet.
From the way it looked, I mean, she wasn't a real Riley person or nothing. She was in handcuffs though.
Yeah.
So she was already handcuffed.
Yeah.
It just seems like the situation wasn't as bad as they making it out to be with the handcuffs, bro.
So yeah, and then when it gets to that, because I don't want.
Like you said, HBCUs.
I don't want it to end up in a situation where, you know, you got a white teacher at an HBCU and they, you know, they dragging a girl out of handcuffs trying to make it seem like, you know, you got some angry, unruly people at these HBCUs. And so I need to know a little bit more the context of what happened.
Yeah. Because it looked more like like you said, it's odd to have a white teacher in HBCUs because she gonna be like an odd person at all times and shit. But as long as she doing what she's supposed to do, it really don't matter.
Yeah, I mean, you got a lot of. You got more white teachers at HBCUs than what you think. You know, teaching jobs is hard to come by. Teaching at a university.
I'm just trying to imagine what situation would get handcuffs on you like that. It's not
right. She didn't threaten her.
Yeah, there's no situation where anybody's threatened.
Yeah, it don't seem like she threatened her or not. So
I ain't see no threatening. It just seems odd as fuck the way. I don't know. That's why I said, like you said, I see more of this right here. It's like something we missing.
I'm not stupid, Dr. V.
Winston-Salem State University has some explaining to do.
I'm so bad. I am valedictorian. Yeah, you were yelling at her. You were yelling at her. That's ridiculous. That's BS. I'm saying. I'm like.
You're taking her out too.
That's.
Yeah, if I'm security, I'm not doing that. You know what I'm saying?
The student who was arrested then went live on the
I'm not doing that.
We had to also make up a skit for our group to present. It was 7 of us. I did most of writing the skit just because I wanted to. It was easy and it was fun for me. Well, I thought it was easy. I did the essay as well. She got back to me late, 6 hours before we had to present, actually, saying that my essay was completely wrong and I should revise it. All this. I'm just like, I'm not going back and redoing this essay. That took me 2 weeks and you told me 6 hours before. I'm not redoing it. So I come into class and didn't say anything to her. She's talking. She's assigned us to our groups and we're going to talk about what we're doing for the project before we actually have to do it. We talked about that and she was like, well, it is wrong and you should redo it because it's going to greatly impact your grade. Once again, said I did not care about that because I'm only here to present with my group so that my group does not get a 0 on this. So, boom, she starts getting loud. She starts yelling at me, telling me this is her class, so it doesn't matter what I think. I'm getting loud back. I'm not going to sit here and lie to you guys. I got loud back. I was raising my voice too. I'm like, Dr. V, like, you're yelling at me. I'm not going to redo it. I'm here to present with my group. Like, I'm here to get this done and get out. And she's like, you need to get out. Like, I want you to leave. And I'm like, leave? No, like, I'm here for my group project. She's upset at this point. She leaves and she's talking to another teacher in the hallway. At that point, I guess is when they decided to call the police, campus police. Like they said, it is important because the black officer, he's a very well-known officer on our campus. He's never given anybody any problems. He's actually pretty cool. And he was doing his best to not arrest me. He was trying to have a conversation.
Excuse me.
Hey, Kunta Kinte! And I'm like, okay. At this point, I'm like, Dr. V, you're going to let them arrest me? And she's like, yes, Dr. V, Dr. Villagomez, Cynthia Villagomez. The black officer comes in. He asks me what's going on. I tell him everything. The class is telling him everything. As I'm telling my story, my professor comes back in. Yes, officer, I want her taken out. I'm like, whoa. He's like, whoa, I'm talking to her. I'm listening to her. So wait. We're talking, another officer comes in and he is a white officer. He comes in and he's like, okay, so your options are you're gonna get out of the class, or I'm gonna have to take you out. And she's like, wait, hold on. She's trying to fix herself. She's like, okay, either apologize or you need to leave. I said apologize. Now, the only me, I'm sure I would have apologized, but at that moment I knew that I was not the one in the wrong. I didn't start the situation, I didn't escalate the situation. I knew I was not wrong. So I'm just like, okay, apologize for what? Apologize because you yelled at me and you dropped the F-bomb. Yes, I did drop the F-bomb and told you I'm not stupid. That's what I told you. So I'm sorry. The F-bomb hurt your feelings. So sorry, baby. You're wrong. If that was worth an arrest, let me know. Let me know. According to my mom, it wasn't. But continuing, I said, Dr. V, are you gonna apologize to me? I came in, I sat with my group, I didn't say anything to you. You decided to start yelling at me as soon as the fire alarm went off about my essay. So she was like, no, I'm not going to apologize. I'm like, what? So then I'm like, wait, well, tell me what I'm apologizing for. Tell me what I'm apologizing for. At that moment, I'm talking to the black officer. I'm talking to my professor. The white officer is like, yeah, go ahead and take her. You have to go get her. To the black officer. So the black officer is like, okay, turn around. I'm about to put these handcuffs on you.
Local media has now picked up on the.
I think it's not the first issue between her and the teacher. I think it's a personal issue. That's what it sounds like from her point of view.
Another thing, it sounds like she's running her fucking mouth too.
That too.
And wouldn't sit the fuck down.
I say it's a personal issue. The teacher probably want to exert some authority on her. She was like, I ain't having that shit.
Probably was like,
I
fuck
ain't
that.
taking that shit from this bitch.
I don't need this shit.
Right.
I need you to turn this in. I don't need no A. Fuck you.
If dropping an F-bomb was cause to be arrested, shit, I'd be under the jail.
Remember, this campus police, it's some old bullshit.
Yeah, it's some wild shit.
But the fact that they took her out like that
They
was
one step
dumb
above
as
a mall
fuck.
cop.
Sometimes you can sue people that do stupid shit like that.
Correct.
But only people do that, you gotta have money to just be suing motherfuckers, man. You know what I'm saying? It just seemed like the teacher and the black cop, it just seemed like the black cop seemed odd to me because it seemed like he didn't want to do it. It took him so long to put that cuff on, bro.
Yeah.
He didn't want to put a bitch on there. But the white officer speeded everything up. Like, yo, you gotta get the fuck out of here.
I'm gonna lock people and these niggas up today.
Yeah, you going out of here today, bro.
I got some calls to lock with these black asses up.
I didn't like the teacher saying just apologize, you can stay. It's like, how is that an option and shit?
Yeah, you want me kowtow now, bitch. You trying to break a nigga down. So no, we can't do that.
First of all, this ain't
Especially
no,
when you can't yell at me.
this ain't a public school, first of all. It's like, fuck you talking about?
Especially if you
Somebody
gonna
paying for this shit, bro.
If you gonna come hollering at me, and then you gonna meet, anything, I ain't gonna say nothing back. Ain't gonna holler back.
Right.
Now you want me to apologize? I think you lost your rabbit ass mind.
Nigga said apologize, though, bro.
You apologize, you can stay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It seemed like the class was completely out of control anyway.
See, that statement right there is she wanted to assert some authority. So,
Apologize, you can stay. Like, what the fuck?
And, little white woman, she won't be in charge. I can check.
Yeah.
Wrong.
You wouldn't give me that apology shit either. Fuck all that. But we don't know what actually happened in there. Feel me? So. But from what we can see, it seems like everybody just dumb as fuck. The teacher had no control of nothing.
Right.
So I think she was more of the problem, not having control of the class.
But that's how a lot of them teachers try to get control. Throw a motherfucker out. Throw one of them out.
You know what? Just get out of here. I'm tired of you.
Right, get out of here. And then the rest of them, just thinking that the rest of the students going to be like, oh, shit, no, I ain't trying to get put out. She'll put you out.
Yeah, she'll call her fucking gods on you.
Yeah. So that was a little like a little power struggle. Right? Yeah. That's what I'm thinking that amount to.
But I don't know. This might be a suable fish for her then. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. But sometimes you're doing too much with cuffs and shit, bro. Cuffs is like you're doing a lot to somebody's mental standpoint. People don't know how much cuffs will fuck your head up. Right. For people that's not normal to this shit. You know what I'm saying? It's like putting cuffs on you, fuck your head up.
You done handcuffed her in the rest of in her classroom in front of people, in front of all her peers. That's a traumatic shit. Some people might think it ain't.
Me and you got to step out back. Hey.
Right. Right.
Me and you got to step out back. You know what I'm saying?
Me and you got to step out back. Hey.
Hey, so a lot went on in 2022. You know what I'm saying, dog?
A whole heap of lot.
A lot of crazy things went on and shit. So we're going to go back and look at some of the top stories this past year. You know what I'm saying?
And I say in no particular.
The one I want to start with is for sure the mass shooting in what was that, Adelaide or something?
No, Uvalde.
Uvalde, yeah, in Buffalo.
Buffalo. We just had one at Jehovah's Witness.
That was all this year. I mean, when you think about, that was like 500 people. So a lot of people got killed in that one. That mass shooting.
Because you had, at the time, this was a couple of days ago, over 611 mass shootings in this country, to be exact. Mm-hmm. It's a lot of damn mass shootings. We're saying 611 so far. And the definition of mass shooting, somebody shoot more than one.
Yeah.
And then, and how many times has it been? 5, 6, 10 or more. So, I mean, if you just say if every mass shooting was just 2 people and you double that, what's that? 1,222. That's over 1,000 people. 1,200 people.
Everybody don't remember this. This main man, he went into the grocery store unloading all the people in there. It was mostly black people in there. You know what I'm saying?
Yep, because they were black.
And he just went into the grocery store and started shooting and shit, man.
Then you had the next week after that, Trump killed the people at the gay nightclub.
Yeah.
That was like, what, a week later?
That's true.
Then you had some other shit. Yeah,
that mass shooting was crazy, though.
But, you know, Uvalde was one because it would have been, you know, just like Sandy Hook, you wouldn't kill the kids.
Oh, yeah. The thing about that joint right there, when the kids got killed and shit, it was like the law enforcement that was there was ill-equipped. They was not trained. They didn't know shit.
Yeah.
It was the dumbest shit.
Come on, Border Patrol or something?
Border Patrol coming in there like, bro, what the fuck are y'all doing? Move. I gotta get this girl out of here. Y'all on something different, Slim.
I mean, and hands roll, you know. And
these niggas sitting behind walls and all this shit, just sitting there, letting niggas just unload on kids.
Like them kids.
Like, no, nigga, it's 30 of y'all. Run up in there, bitch. If anything, you hit 2 of y'all, but y'all gonna still get them. Get this nigga, yo. You can't be hitting no kids.
That's your job. That's what you signed up for.
And once I think once you got, if you law enforcement, bro, and somebody running around in an elementary shooting up the fucking elementary, I think it's your job, period.
Get up in there.
To get your ass in there, and it ain't no protocols and all this. Get his ass before he kill another child. Period. There's no protocols, bro. He got to go. Yeah, these niggas went into that school and posted up and sit back and all that shit. What the fuck is that about?
That was a coward ass police department.
That was one of the toughest moments of 2022 for sure. You know what I'm saying? Then began the year off. Let's not forget. We began the year off with motherfuckers running into the Capitol.
Now that was 2021.
Well, it's the same. It was. I mean, hold on. What?
Yeah, that wasn't this year. That was last year.
I mean, the hearing is this year though.
But the hearings this year.
Yeah.
So we had that was one of the top. I would say one of the top 3 stories.
Yeah, they runs in the Capitol, chase the vice president, and the speaker. You know what I'm saying? This has been going on trial for a year, and nobody been paying attention to this shit. You know what I'm saying? Nobody. People been getting locked up behind it. Not as many as people we expect and wanted to be locked the fuck up, but people are getting locked up behind that shit.
Yeah.
And now, at the end of this whole thing, Trump might be one going to fucking jail. You see what I'm saying?
That'd be so funny.
So there's a lot going on right now, you know what I'm saying, with that January 6th shit for sure. Where you got Proud Boys, the Oath Keepers, all these people some of those people locked the fuck up. You know what I'm saying? They got locked up for this. It's a huge conspiracy. I know some black people are sitting around like, why are they always talking about Trump? They still talking about Trump? Bruh, if you don't came to grips of what the fuck he tried to do by now, and then the things that happened during the course of that, like a police officer getting killed and shit like that, like, bro,
you ain't paying attention to you just ignorant to the fact.
You're not paying attention.
You just ignorant of what you should be paying.
Or you're not really aware of what that could have turned into, bro.
Correct.
Like, we was talking about 30 seconds away from the vice president. He just getting out. You know what I'm saying? 2-3 steps away from main man from Utah. He ran for president too.
Mitt
Romney.
Tear his ass.
Yeah, bro. This is a serious situation, bro.
It's bad.
And the hearings been going on. We got people testifying. Yeah, everybody testifying against Trump. Every lawyer, everybody that worked for him. It's like everything that everybody said about Hillary Clinton is actually literally happening with Trump. The real is really happening. It's really everybody around him has been locked up. He having one associate of his still free. They all been locked up.
All been locked up.
Everybody around him.
Steady getting locked up. Gonna lock some more of their asses up.
It's the toughest thing.
Real soon.
And then I still blame people for letting him be president. None of this shit would have happened, bro.
Yeah.
You just, when you look at this shit back then, everybody be like, wait, how bad can it be? Anything but her. Anything but her. It's like, bro, now look how much of a disaster he left behind, bro. Man. Like, get the fuck.
Man. All you know what his name should be, and we should now call him. We should call him the Orange Tornado.
I come through and just fuck shit up.
Just came through and just left wreckage everywhere.
Remember, we had a pandemic while he was here. That was the worst time ever. Right. He was not trying to get rid of it.
Right.
I mean, bro, if y'all were reelected this clown, we be still in the pandemic, bro. Fucking with him. He didn't believe it even existed, so he wasn't fighting it. Like, get the fuck. Him and his motherfucking cronies, everybody that voted for him, would not put a mask on because he said it. So they kept this virus going and going.
Till they started coughing.
Like, get the fuck, you know? Then he'll tell you, it ain't no such thing of corona, but bring some bleach just in case. The fuck, bro?
But you know,
bleach can clean everything out. It's like real when real be talking about, well, he to do it. Fuck out of here. You be eating shit. You put some heat on it and shit. Everything ain't gone, bro. You know, that's just crazy.
Then another one of the top stories. Another one of the top stories. It's another top 3 story of 2022, and it has a lot to do with Trump too, because he the one that put these, and they helped them push these conservative judges that don't know what the fuck they doing and shouldn't be there, was the overturning of Roe v. Wade.
Tough.
Yeah.
That is a tough one.
You would thank him for that.
Man, you got to step out back. Hey.
They took the motherfucker Roe v. Wade. That was a tough one.
Yeah, that was a tough one.
Again, that would never happen if people wasn't lackadaisical about Trump. Like, if he would never been in there, that would never happen.
Yeah, and not only lackadaisical about Trump, but just lackadaisical about exercising your right to vote, man. You know, knowing who these candidates are and just taking, it don't take long. You on the internet want to know what Stevie J doing and what Beyonce and Jay-Z and all these people doing. There are people, they entertain you and all this, that, and the third. Yeah, give you good music and good movies and whatever. But they really don't affect your life the way these politicians do.
That's why I need everybody to understand what you just said. Like, these politicians, much as you don't like it, the things that they do impacts you ASAP.
Impacts you.
You know what I'm saying? For example, the pandemic was going on. Everybody needs some checks in the mail, right?
Right.
They sent unemployment joints and a check from government, right?
Yeah.
Unemployment joints was blocked and tried to get shut down by Republicans. So they didn't even want you to have that little chunk change.
Yeah.
So again, when you see situations like that, who the fuck is taking care of the people?
Right.
It's never a Republican. Republicans fight everything, bro.
We don't want to give nobody nothing. We don't give a damn. We don't give a damn if it's a worldwide pandemic. You got people that can't work, can't come out. People are dying, dropping dead left and right. People can't go to work. They can't make no money. People are going to food banks that never went to food banks before and was in an income bracket that they should have never have to go to a food bank. Exactly. And
I always tell people, like, Republicans don't want these programs to be there to help poor people, right? And I always tell people, you don't even know if one day you'll need that shit. You know what I'm saying? Right. These white people needed that shit when this pandemic came. All of a sudden, they needed food stamps. You feel me? All of a sudden, they needed to take care of a lot of shit that we was already doing and shit. They needed that now. They needed unemployment. They start coming into our stores, the cheap stores, Walmart, all this. They in our way now. You see what I'm saying?
I go and look. Now you ain't hardly ever seen no white people in the Dollar Tree.
They start flowing in those joints.
You got white people up in the Dollar Tree back there buying up all the shit.
That pandemic that had switched everything up, bro.
They be like, damn, brothers been holding out.
You got all this shit for $1.
Dollar Tree and motherfucker, what's the other one? Shit.
I can remember that shit because there'd be so many white people come in the grocery store while you're there and be like, I'm not usually from here. You know what I'm saying? They just come into grocery stores and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like,
now you eat chitlins.
You know?
What are those?
Bring your ass around here and see how we do. Right. But it was an amazing time that it put people down in another bracket. It put them down to places where they talked down to before, and they found themselves there.
And they found,
it's the funniest shit, you know?
Yeah. Even they had to come out. They had to come out to the hood to get cheap liquor.
Bad. They needed a motherfucker. They needed to come down here to get the cheap food.
Yeah.
This shit was funny as fuck, bro.
Man, I went to damn Dollar Tree. Like I used to never see white people.
They was down here, bro. They was down this way.
And you go to the Dollar Tree, and white people, shit, there's more white people in there than blacks and Hispanics.
They damn sure.
I'm like, whoa, and they back there, you know, Dollar Tree be having some good food in the back and shit. You know, get you some little sausage joints and all kind of shit for like $1. It's $1.25 now.
Right for a woman to make their own choice was fucked up.
Right.
Behind people like misleaders and Republican Party. Right. If it wasn't for them, up until the day, Republicans did not vote for the COVID-19 bill. They did not vote for that. They didn't vote for the gun legislation. They didn't vote for that. You see what I'm saying? Nancy Pelosi
give you nothing.
Has passed so many bills over the last 3 months that Republicans are not voting for. And the only one they voted for was the omnibus bill that keep the government running. Yeah. And each Republican that voted for that is in trouble.
To get paid.
Exactly. And it got to the point now they don't have no Trump or nothing there to go along with this silly shit. They know what's right. They know they're supposed to be voting for this shit since the beginning.
You got some that's still in there who preaching Trumpism, who Trumpites, who MAGA Republicans, and you still got some of them in there, and then you got some in there that's really MAGA Republicans in it, but they undercover because they trying to disguise themselves as mainstream Republicans. So you still got people in here who subscribe to this garbage. Yeah. You know, they don't want to give you help in a time of need when you need help, but they'll take away all of your rights. Okay, they act like every woman out here is rushing to go get an abortion, which is not true. No. Because you got many women who are against abortion. You have conservatives who are against abortion, and you have many liberals that don't like abortion, but they also know that it's the woman's right to choose what to do with her body. It's her body.
I think it's part of the reason why Democrats won so many seats this past election. Yeah. Because of that. Yeah. The woman's right to choose is way more important than Republicans thought it was.
Oh yeah.
That's for damn sure.
Now they thought they knew how important it was, but they thought they could overturn it and it'd be a stink about it for a couple of days, a couple of weeks, for a little while, and then it'd be that's that.
Yeah.
But no, that ain't happening.
Not only that, we got Clarence Thomas though, right?
Oh, the Supreme Court. Oh my God.
Clarence
Thomas is going after all rights.
I don't understand why he's still there when it's obvious that he's
corrupt.
Yeah, it's just he's still there though. It's the oddest thing, yeah.
Look, the worst thing you can have in this country, and it's worse than ignorant, corrupt president, is you can have a Supreme Court justice who is openly biased.
Not good.
That is something we cannot have. And he is openly biased to the people he don't like. And he lets you know that he doesn't affirmative action. He doesn't agree with it. You black.
He the dumbest motherfucker, bro. And then his wife is a Tea Partier.
Right.
It's like he knee deep in the Republican Party for sure. Right.
And then it's recently even said it that there's no way that he can't know what his wife is up to.
Oh yeah, that's stupid.
There's no way. There's no way they haven't talked about it.
I mean, come on, man. That's the only reason she know things she needs to know to advance her agenda.
Right. Because she knows already that anything that she do, he's not going to vote to prosecute.
It's not
vote to pass uphold laws and
that's gonna fuck her and a Tea Party up.
Yeah. So you cannot you can if you want a fair and equal Supreme Court, you cannot have people like Clarence Thomas on, because the nature of the job is supposed to be you're supposed to have an open mind. And no matter who put you there, your job is to hear both sides and judge each case accordingly to the law. Not interpret what you want the law to be. You can't do that. And you have to get people like Clarence Thomas off the court.
Remember, what's her name? HOC or whatever fucking name is.
AOC?
They didn't even have her handcuffs on and she had her arms acting like she had cuffs on. I'm not gonna hold that against you because you was there. You know what I'm saying? We don't never forget those. I think it was 9
people.
We
have to get into AOC one day.
9 people that put that shit on the line out there on that Roe v. Wade bill.
Yeah, we won't have to put AOC on the to-do list.
So it was like 9 women up. It was 8 men, 8 women, 2 men or something.
Yeah.
Congresswomen and senators that sat down.
So we did Trump, Roe v. Wade, Supreme Court, mass shootings. Okay, got a few more to get to go. Let's see another big story of the year of 2022. Ukraine. Little old Ukraine, who's jumping off in Russia's ass. Big bad Russia. Big bad Russia is having a time trying to take over poor little Ukraine. Well, enough said. That, Ukraine, y'all keep handling y'all business and doing what y'all do.
That right there. It's funny because the president himself just had a speech here in America and shit. Yeah. And people was like, why the fuck you come here and all that shit? I look at it as like, if you have a speech in his country, nobody gonna see that shit.
No.
He come have a speech in Congress. Everybody in the world seen him having a speech. Everybody seen it.
And everybody in the world know he has the backing of the United States and the United States allies.
That's all it's about right there.
And so you gonna come to the most powerful country on earth, to the most powerful city on earth. And you're gonna make a speech. Of course, all eyes on you.
Exactly. So, now he did ask for more money.
And he got more money.
He asked for more. He asked for more help. Then he also said that this money it's not charity or some shit. He said
it's not charity.
It's just some where they're gonna defend themselves and keep democracy throughout the world and stuff like that. Bro.
It's the money is this. That when this war is over and they got Russia out of Ukraine, I think Ukraine will probably be admitted into NATO. And you will have nukes that belong to the United States and their allies pointed at Russia in Ukraine.
So far, been $21.9 billion spent on military assistance for Ukraine.
Elon Musk got that.
Man, when we look back on this is going to be a huge moment in America, bro, where America intervened in a war and the smaller country prevailed. It's the craziest shit. Because if he didn't go there and help him, man would be running that country right now. Putin be running Ukraine right now.
It is a time. It's a time. It's a moment because, as far as I can see in my lifetime.
Yeah, I mean, this is what the second year.
This is the first time I can think of. Now, it may have been others, like I say. Somebody get me right if I'm wrong. But this is the first time that we have backed the country that I've seen, and we have not sent our own troops over there. We have not sent one troop to fight, train, this and that, or guard or escort or do anything in another country. Yeah, we sent money over there, but we haven't sent lives over there.
Yeah.
And you know, our military, the lives of our military is worth more than what 21 billion that's been sent over.
Yeah, they know sell them drones and shit.
People gonna cry regardless. If you send money over there, for them to get weapons and to assist them that way, they're gonna cry about that. If you say, okay, we're not gonna send the money over there, we're gonna send troops over there. All hell gonna break loose. So you can't win either way. But if you can support Ukraine without sending troops,
Did that.
that's what you do.
Yeah, Will Smith get his ass slap my man and shit.
Oh, that was a story.
That was this year for folks. Slap my man. We ain't seen him since. I think. Oh no, my man done started come out the last month though. Will Smith.
Will Smith started
coming out the last couple of months.
You know, and Chris Rock is milking it for all his worth.
Yeah.
And then, but see,
the hand put on his face.
This was funny. Him and Dave Chappelle on tour. Got a tour. Yeah. You know, and both of them been attacked on stage.
Hell yeah. That's wild shit.
So, you know, this right, what was it? Week or two apart.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know.
The Will Smith just slapped it.
He just walked in there and slapped the shit out of him.
We also had the last two joints, big joints. Kanye acting a fucking fool, turning into
again.
Woody turned into. He about to turn into a broke motherfucker.
He about to turn into.
He about to turn into
a welfare recipient. If he keep on letting him take off.
That'd be funny as shit, motherfucker. One day, this nigga on food stamps and shit, bro.
Right.
That would be some crazy shit, and it ain't hard to do because we have seen Tyson go from top to bottom like in seconds.
I mean, we seen Hammer. Hammer went through 300 million
before he can realize something happened
in a couple of years. How you do that?
Hell yeah.
So, you know, Kanye, you gotta calm your.
Between him, Candace Owens with that dumbass shirt on and shit.
Yeah. White Lives Matter.
Anti-Semitic shit he was going on that he's still talking to this day.
Right.
But everybody don't know it, and now he's still saying that shit.
You know, Kim all stressed out about how the shit he doing affecting the kids. He don't even think about that.
He don't
Dude,
give
you
a
got
fuck.
Kids. You got kids at that age where other kids
gonna make fun of him.
You ain't gonna light their ass up. Your crazy ass father.
Man, your father is a dumb motherfucker.
Your father a dumb
You be in that bitch fighting like shit.
Right. He dumb.
You is a dummy, for sure. Last but not least, we Brittany Griner, for sure.
That was
She's finally home.
She's finally home, man.
Brittany Griner.
You know, I just can't get over it. I mean, how many people are just upset that, you know, she was got up out of there.
Oh yeah.
They should have left her over there. What the fuck you mean you should have left her over there?
Yeah.
No. It's no matter if we agree, disagree. That's the beauty of this country. We can agree, disagree. Mm-hmm. And we got many points of views, right or wrong. But at the end of the day, we all Americans.
ASAP.
We all Americans. We all Americans. Shout out to Brittany. Bring Paul Wheeling home.
You know?
Paul got to be next.
Brittany watching your
Paul
ass
and
too.
Everybody else.
We got eyes on you, Brittany.
Right on.
You know, we watching
Right
you.
on.
Definitely watching you, boy.
So, you know, that's my top stories. But tune in.
2022
Tuesday
stories.
night.
Of 2022. This big joint, especially when my man got slapped.
Oh yeah, that was
Yeah.
something else.
Hoodview
But
Honors.
tune in this Tuesday night for the Hoodview Honors. We're gonna give out the
Most
first annual. That's what we got. That's just what it is. The first annual
Most definitely. We had the Weasel,
Hoodview Honors.
the Weasel of the Year,
Yeah.
the Misleader of the Year for sure.
Oh
We had the Soul Group of the Year.
yeah. Right on.
So we
Yes. We're gonna have more. We got more to come. We're gonna have some more.
yeah,
That's a special edition. That's a special edition of Hoodview Politics. This Tuesday.
On
Word,
the New Year's for sure.
January 3rd. Tuesday, January
Yeah.
3rd. The Hoodview Honors.
Exactly.
Hoodview Honors, people. Tune in.
That's for sure. That's each and every Tuesday.
Right.
Live.
Right.
And we do slide in though. You know what I'm saying?
Everybody will.
We slide in and sneak in.
Couple of days.
So but guaranteed every Tuesday night for sure.
Right.
Your boys will be live.
Yeah, I think we might come back and talk
You
about
know?
some more. Talk about some more. The runner up.
So
The
now
runner up to our top 10 stories of the year.
for sure. This joint over. Before this year, we will make sure we clear y'all up with our awards and shit, you know?
Right.
That's for damn sure.
Don't forget the first annual Hoodview Honors. You know, just like getting a Grammy.
You know?
Yeah.
Holla at your boys.
Right on.
Each and every Tuesday.
Each and every
Hoodview Politics, baby. Bring you the Hoodview, the politics Hoodview style. You know what I'm saying, dog?
Right on.
Talking about politics coming from a view of the streets, you know what I'm saying, dog? You know, we're not coming from professional view. We're not lawyers, none of that shit that's on TV, you know what I'm saying? We come straight from the hood. We the hood view.